Baby ready?
You got 5 minutes.
Did I say come in? Jesus, Mom.
I just saved us $300.
Really? You fixed it?
Mm-hmm.
So hot.
Dad, I don't want to come.
Oh, it's my weekend. We're all building a family, okay? All of us.
Fine. Force me, Dad.
Morning, Maddie. A lot of kids out sick today. Thought you were another victim.
No, I got my flu shot.
All right, what is London trying to teach us here? London's trying to teach us how not to die. Now, what is man versus nature? Man may offer warmth, he may offer food, but nature always wins.
Your son is lucky. Witnesses said he ran into traffic.
He was high.
He was ranting.
What happened?
Everyone was dead. There was blood.
So, welcome to the first episode of Spoiling the Dead with Jay Stone at rockmetaltalk.com. So, I watched the first episode. That was part of the 4.5 minute trailer. So, I just wanted to play a little snippet of that. So far, it's not quite as good as The Walking Dead was, but it's good enough for me to stay with it. I made some notes about some things. I thought it was interesting that one of the guys on the show, a black dude, is dating the other guy's sister or whatever, but he drew a tattoo like with the Sharpie on the arm of his girlfriend, and it was the Marilyn Manson heart, if you know what that is. So I did make a few notes on the show. I don't necessarily like the way it's shot. I mean, it's a good show, don't get me wrong. It's The Walking Dead, so either way it's going to be good. But it's got like a Law and Order type of feel, the way it's filmed and stuff. It's kind of weird. I'm not too sure the acting is up to the par of the regular Walking Dead. It's kind of got a Seventh Heaven level of acting to it. But if you want to Skype, if you're out there listening to the first episode of the show, it's not so great because I'm not normally talking about television programs and having to make notes on stuff while I'm trying to enjoy the program. So that might have taken away from it just a little bit, and taken away from how I'm presenting myself at this point. But it was kind of a slow start. It's another start where someone's in the hospital. I know it's called Spoiling the Dead, but I'm not going to spoil too much for you. But there's people out there that watched it, and if they want to talk about it, they can Skype at Rock Metal Talk. That's the username at Rock Metal Talk for Skype. And in the beginning, there was parts in a school, and the kid goes in and the metal detector goes off and he feels safer in numbers and he's babbling, and it's just jibber jabber at that point. But it's like, if you knew no one believed you, why would you just go to school because you think you're safer in numbers? But if no one believed you, they wouldn't really know what was going on at that point. So I find that kind of weird in the storyline. But, they got to present something because they're trying to not make it really a prequel because it happened at the same time. This is what was going on when Rick was in the hospital on The Walking Dead. So it makes kind of sense in a way, but I'm not going to spoil too much for you if you're just listening because you want to know what happened. You still really have to watch it. I never understood why people get upset with spoilers, because before the internet, people still talked about it. Oh, did you see this show? And, oh, this is what happened. Who cares? You still have to watch it for yourself. So I never really understood why people got upset about that. If you don't want to know what happened on the show, just stay away from it. Once I talked about on Facebook about how Rick got a haircut on The Walking Dead, and people went fucking ballistic. I never heard of such a thing in my life. People would just go on. I lost like 30 to 50 friends over it, so that was kind of ridiculous. I'm not, like I said, I'm not too used to broadcasting about television shows, so this is something kind of a new direction that I really wanted to try. My voice ain't holding up too good because I have been up since 5:30 in the morning. And at this point, after watching the show, it's 11:39 p.m. on the East Coast. So, and again, there's people that are going to be on the West Coast that have not seen it yet. So that is, you know, the show's going to be interesting, and it's going to be interesting to see the hate mail that comes out. This episode is going to be short because I wasn't prepared as I thought I was going to be. Things just went by really quick. So, as the show progresses and I get used to doing this way and doing it after watching the show, because that's when it's going to be most fresh, the show will start to pan out a little better. And once people get a whiff, I didn't really want to promote it and announce what I was going to do, just for the simple fact that this is going to piss people off. This is going to set people off the fucking chain. I already know that. It doesn't bother me. It's my choice to do the show and do what I want to do. So if you don't like it, you don't have to tune in. You don't have to support my show. You don't have to be my friend on Facebook. I don't really give two shits. TV show is on. After it airs, that's not my problem. You don't watch it. I'm sorry if you feel any other way. But, you know, come on. Tune into the show, participate. Maybe I'll do it a day or two later. We'll see how it goes. I wasn't even sure I sounded like Benji Brunk. Ugh, Baba Booey. But anyway, I don't know why the kid went to the school. He was upset. He knows something that's going on. Very few people do. The family son, it's very family oriented in the beginning. I mean, bad shit has happened already. Interesting shit. The show is definitely going to get better. I would love to have some people on. So again, Skype, email me something. We'll get you on the show. Next Sunday night, we can have someone on. You can call in. We'll talk about stuff. So this is going to be a short one. We're already 8 minutes in. There's no commercials. I have no music for this. It's strictly talk. But what was the ghetto hospital is a whole nother thing. What the hell hospital was this kid in? So once you get to watch it, like I said, there's a kid who has a problem in the beginning, and that's where some of the action takes place, and he winds up in the hospital, similar to the regular Walking Dead, where it starts off with someone in the hospital. But the ceilings were fucking filthy. You gotta watch the some of the scenes in there. So I bounced around a little bit, but I didn't really notice the ceilings so filthy until it was about an hour into it. So it is about an hour and a half for the pilot episode, the premiere. Check it out. I do believe they're calling it the pilot episode. But I don't understand the dirty hospital. That makes no sense. It's not like it's at that point in the show where everybody's involved in zombie land and there's walkers everywhere and people are cutting zombies' heads off and shit. The hospital should still be a sterile environment. I know it's TV, but what I wouldn't want to, if that was in this day and age or 5 years ago, whenever it was supposed to take place. No, I don't. Never seen a hospital that dirty. I would never even stay there. I'd be like, get me the fuck out of this hospital. That's how dirty the hospital was. I don't understand it. That's one of the things, like, when people, I guess, complain about who takes care of the grass on The Walking Dead. So we're also going to do shows through The Walking Dead as well. If there's anything you guys want to discuss, you can email me at j@rockmetaltalk.com. That's the address to go to. If any of the affiliates want to pick up the show or someone wants to sponsor it, I'm willing to do that as well. We'll have giveaways if someone's looking to do that. I don't know. It's a brand new show, and like I said, I didn't really want to announce it, and I didn't prepare for it because preparing for it means announcing it. So it's kind of off the fucking cuff right now, as Bobo would say from the Howard Stern show, which should be calling back in a couple of weeks. Not to this show, to that show, if you follow it. As you know, I'm a big fan. But my voice is getting pretty shot. So in actuality, if there was an hour show about this, there'd be 20 minutes of commercials. So I don't know how much you can listen to me rant, but I wanted to welcome the show to the internet and let you guys know that this is what I'm doing now. It's called Spoiling the Dead with me, your host, Jay Stone. I also do a show over at Rock Metal Talk. This show is going to syndicate through the iTunes Avenue, YouTube, and Spreaker. There's no affiliates, so this is exclusive right now. If they want to pick it up, that's their choice. Don't know. It doesn't matter. The show's going on whether they want to do it or not. I'm going to work on some music to have here, some creepy stuff going on. We'll talk about Halloween. We'll talk about all sorts of stuff. It's not just going to be about spoiling The Walking Dead for people. So it's going to be like a new geeky kind of show. Because in reality, I'm a musician. I'm a heavy metal guy. You know, we're all collectors. We all have our shit, and we all have the stupid little things we do. So yeah, to a sense and a degree, I'm a geek. I get Loot Crate every month. I wear the stupid Power Rangers t-shirt. Not that I'm a fan of the Power Rangers, but hey, it's a nice shirt and I paid for it. I'm going to fucking wear it. I don't give two shits. It's just a t-shirt. Whether it says Levi or Nike, so it's a fucking modern day Power Ranger, I don't give a shit. Whatever. No one even knows that unless I tell them. So it really doesn't matter. I was going to play more video clips, but I think introducing the show at about 15 minutes is pretty good. We're going to go on a little longer as the show, like I said, develops into other things. So it's a test. If you guys don't like the show, I really won't continue it. But if we get some listeners and I can keep my voice up this late at night for a couple of weeks, I'm going to be off on the weekend, so this is going to happen right after. And hopefully I can present this to you on the night the show happens. It's already 11:46 p.m. So I don't know if you guys want to hear a little bit of the rest of the clips, or you prefer I go to a musical number. But I would say watch the show. I would say give it a shot. If it's not for you, I would like to know what other people think, other Walking Dead fans. I'm going to continue to watch it, so hopefully you guys will too. I just, I have nothing to go on at this point, so please remember, next Sunday night after the show, Skype, look me up, Rock Metal Talk. We'll talk. We'll converse. We'll talk about some show ideas and what we'll discuss. And, anything else you can think of. So it should be interesting, and it's not me talking about rock music and what douche is doing something stupid this week or whatever the fact or whatever the case may be. As it be, no, hell to the nah, your grandma, the nah, Bishop Bullwinkle. Not today, devil. Gina's roast beef is now open. And now I'm just rambling. Because I'm starting to go into the rock metal talk mode. Because you're listening to me, Jay Stone. And that's all I can say. So here's a little more from the 3-4 minute trailer that was released by AMC at Comic-Con. And I'll let you go. You guys have a great night. Don't forget to tune in next Sunday.
Safer from what?
They don't know if it's a virus or a microbe. They don't know, but it's spreading.
Do you see anything?
Check this out. Someone leaked the footage.
What the hell? Look at this.
How'd they unload on him?
It's not real. I mean, can't be real.
What the hell is happening?
Where are you?
I gotta go.